Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm a little late this month for my February Ipsy bag. Just been a lot of things going on, but I have it here. This February's month was themed unzipped, which was kind of like just pretty much owning your inner beauty and just being sexy isn't limited to a certain size, shape, or age. So that was really cool of them. Usually I try to go along with the theme, either with my nails or my outfit or something. And that is not the reason why I'm wearing my robe. I am wearing my robe because I am freezing today. But I think it does kind of go a little bit with the Ipsy. But the great thing I did last month was I got 2 subscriptions. Now I did my usual subscription that I've had going on 8 months or 9 months. So it's pretty established. They know what I like. They know what they've read my reviews and stuff. And then I got a new subscription and I changed certain things on the profile because I wanted to see if those questions really matter, because there was a lot of times where I will see somebody like, oh, I don't have this marked down, but I got it anyway. So I kind of wanted to put it to the test myself, and it's a little interesting. My discovery, I should say. So I did not apply any makeup besides my eyebrows. Those are the only things that I did. I have no foundation on. I have nothing on. So let's get into my usual bag. Now this is first of all, this was February's month. This beautiful pink suede and black lace on top. My bag came with no issues. So I had a little piece of cat hair on there. I think one of the bags had a string coming out, but not the whole bag itself is very, very pretty. It does get very dusty very quick. I had it on the shelf and it got very, very, it's suede, so it pretty much attracts dust. But it's a very beautiful bag. I love the pink and the lace. So the items I got for my month was this pretty big Marc Anthony Strengthening Grow and Long. It's a leave-in conditioner, which is pretty big, I would have to say. It's a pretty decent. It's 1.69 fluid ounces. The thing is, you could buy this brand in your local like CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid. So I've tried Marc Anthony products before. So I've kind of like know what this product is. It's not a bad one. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad one. But I don't know. Maybe I was just looking for something I've never tried before, but not complaining. Also, I got, which my box did come a little squished, but I think it's because everything else is in here. This was a pretty thick bag. So I got the It's Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, and this concealer covers my soul. Okay, now I'm pretty good with like the Hey Honey concealer that I had gotten a couple months ago from them, and it was pretty awesome. I'll show you just a very small amount. Oh, if I could just squeeze it out. Why the heck isn't it coming out? Oh, that's strange. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, that is a very, very small amount. And this may sound weird, but when I test concealers, I like to put them on my tattoo because that's how I like to see the coverage. Now, this is just going to be 1 swipe, 2 swipes, and that is pretty covered. That is pretty awesome. I mean, it doesn't feel greasy. It kind of almost feels like a powder, like a liquid powder, if that makes any sense. But that is a pretty darn good concealer. I can't wait to, I mean, even if I drag it down, I mean, it's still covering. That is pretty awesome. So I'm very excited to try that. The other thing I got from It Cosmetics was the sample of the Bye Bye Pores press powder, which I was so impressed with that I ended up buying the big version from Ulta. But let's see what else we got. I'll just take everything out. I did get a brush, which, y'all know me and brushes. I love brushes, but this is a really cool brush because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and I read this, that this brush was exclusively made for Ipsy, which is a Luxie 249 brush, and it has the flat packing brush for your lids, as well as a blending on the other side, which I have used this in my previous video, and I'm already in love with it. This one was never used, which I'll get into that in a second. I also got a Bang Beauty, was this bronzer or blush? I think this was blush, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's a little gray. It's a pretty decent sized sample. Yeah, it's blush. I'm sorry. I smell my makeup. I don't know why. This color is called Smoked Peach. So it's not really coming. It's actually very, very vibrant pink. It's very vibrant. In the pan. We're going to test it out on the skin in a second. And the other thing I got was this Pacifica Beach Crystal Natural Mineral Eyeshadow. I have not tried this yet. And the reason why I haven't tried it yet is because I want to do it on camera. Because the first Pacifica palette that I got, I was not impressed with it. So I am truly praying to the pigment gods that something happens here. So we're going to try that in a minute. But these are the colors. I did try to swatch this one. And to be honest with you, I'm not even going to judge it because I really want to try it with a brush on my eyelids. I'm not even going to judge it. But they're very pretty colors. I really don't know how these colors kind of go together, to be honest with you. That copper kind of throws me off a little bit, but we'll see. So we're going to test that out as well. So that was my bag, which was the leave-in conditioner, the concealer, the blush, the eyeshadow, and the brush, which for my personal bag, I think they nailed it. I love it. I love all the products. I love getting eyeshadows, even though I haven't tried it yet. Let's pray that it works. But this concealer, ooh, that makes up for everything. And I mean, this is not going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. So that was my bag. Now, for the bag that I chose for the new subscription, I kind of changed it where I did minimal makeup, but more skincare and face products. I wanted to see if I would even get anything that remotely came for, or would I just get makeup, or would I get face products? And this is what I got. I did get the Meteor Black Shower Powder. We're going to get into that in just a second because this needs to be talked about. But I did get the Sand and Sky Brilliant Skin, which I have tested and I'm going to give you a review for. This was the Ipsy. I did get a brush, which I'm not even sure I clicked brushes. I might have clicked brushes because of my love for brushes, but I'm not sure. But I did get a brush. And then I got two makeup items. I got the Mark Sydney London Foiled Again Loose Eyeshadow. And then I got the Litchi and Gold, which this is a blush that I actually got in my first bag that I received from Ipsy, but it actually broke, which is in my other makeup box, but it broke, so I couldn't use it anymore. But it's a gorgeous pink, and it goes very, very lovely with my skin tone. it's a very big difference. This one is like way more pink, corally kind of, and this is like a very flushed, almost natural pink. So we're gonna actually put one on each side. But it's funny because I believe on my very first bag, and I think I did go back and check, but my very first Ipsy bag, I got the same exact blush, and I got a brush. In my, not this one, I got, actually, this was my first brush I ever got from Ipsy, was the Precision Foundation, which I'm in love with, which was also another Luxie brush. But I don't know, I found that weird that I got the same blush for my first bag, and then this was my first bag as well. So, okay, so I got 2 makeup items, which isn't that bad, and I did get 2 non-makeup items. I got the Brilliant Skin Detoxifying Pink Clay Mask, which, to be honest with you, and I've seen this in a lot of people chatting about it, this, honestly, this came almost so empty that it's only enough for one-time use. Now, I've gotten a couple of masks almost in the same size bottle, and I was able to use it 2 or 3 times. This, if anybody got this, they probably could only use it maybe one full time, and then maybe a little bit on your T-zone, and then that's it. You're not going to be able to get any more product out of this. I found that a little disappointing that it's not really full, but it is what it is. Now, this stuff seemed cool at first. It is the Meteor Shower by Black. And it is basically what it is. It's like a meteorite powder. And you're supposed to use it in the shower. It's supposed to leave your skin glowing and give you like a shimmer. This stuff is harder to get out of your skin than grease. Thank goodness that I read some people who got it first. And I swatched it on my hand. And I tried to rinse it off, and it did not leave a shimmer. It left the product on my hand. Like, it was like a stain I could not get out. So that is why you see only a little piece is missing. I will not use any more of this because I cannot have that staining my skin. This is very disappointing. Very, very, very disappointing. It seems so cool because there's like these numbers in the back where you can track your meteor to see where yours came from. And I actually did, and I just didn't even think about to have this in front of me. But it was really cool. Like, I had mine in, God. It was, like, really cool because it told me, like, where it was, like, a couple thousand years old. And, like, they said where they found it and stuff. The idea seems really awesome, but the product itself is a flop. And if you ever get this in your bag, I highly, highly, highly suggest that you swatch it first and try to wash it off your hand. If it don't come off your hand, baby, don't use that. Because you are going to regret it. Imagine having that grease feeling all over your skin in the shower. I couldn't imagine. So, okay, it's time to start swatching. So, I didn't use this one. This is the one I used already. So, we're going to pack this baby away. I like keeping my brushes nice. Okay. We're going to put a little this concealer on my eyes and under my eyes right here. Oh, I also got an Ipsy offer. Totally forgot about that. Which I got to talk about this. Oh my God. This Jelly Pong Pong Cosmetics. It's a cute bag, little Cupid clouds. And the brushes that it was actually a really great offer. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 brushes, I think, for like $10 or $15 or something like that. Really great price. However, when it came, the stench that was on the bag and these brushes were unbelievable. It smelled like this weird gasoline chemical-y smell. I'll never be able to like forget that smell. It was really, really pungent. And I had to have the bag aired out at least 4 days and then spray it with perfume for the smell to go away. It's away now, but it was very, very bad. Now, the brushes itself are cute. It's like this little zigzag with the beautiful pink into the blue. Very cute design with the rainbow bristles. Very soft. They're synthetic, of course, but they were pretty nice brushes. However, because I had to clean them first because they smelled awful, as I was cleaning them, the head popped off this one. Now, I already glued it back on because I love my brushes so much and it hurt me to see one be hurt. But as you can see, I did a horrible job by gluing it back on. You can see the glue all around here. And I did a terrible job, but at least I was able to save my brush. It smells like perfume now because it's been in the bag for a while. But I mean, I had to wash the brushes twice to get that smell out. So I did want to mention that. We'll probably end up using some of these brushes. Let's see, that's an eye brush. We can use this one. Let's use this one for concealer. Now, I don't even think I'm going to need a lot of this. I think I'm just going to do very little bit. Again, I have not put my foundation on. So we're just going to do very little bit. All right. So now that I'm putting it on, it is a bit thick. But as you can see, that coverage is there. Yeah, this stuff is very, very thick. Let's see if it blends out. Having a bit of a hard time blending it out, but it could be that I didn't use that much. I have already primed my skin, by the way. Yes, very, very, very thick. But I mean, that really dark part right here under my eye is pretty covered for the first layer before my foundation. Let me try out my fingers a little bit. Yeah, the warmth from my finger allows me to blend it out a little bit better than the brush, which is, I don't know how I feel about that yet. But as you can see, my eyes are totally brightened up. And like I said, I haven't even put my foundation on yet. So this will be under my foundation to give me a little bit more extra coverage. I'm hoping that it does not crease, but we will see. Okay. Alrighty. Not that happy about how thick it is. I mean, it covered the crap out of my tattoo, but it is pretty thick. But if you get the warmness of your finger to get it in there, it does work. So I think it just needs a little warmth and a little caressing. I still gotta put concealer and all that up there, but we'll get to that. Okay, so we're gonna try now. The Pacifica comes with one of those little spongy applicators. I don't like those, but let's use a blending brush. And oh God, please. I think I'm just gonna go right into these dark colors here because I really don't know how this is gonna go. So let's go into the shade which one is which? I guess faceted, spaced out, prism, raw powder, and then Mars. I'm guessing maybe that one's Mars. So I think we're going to go with... Oh, that's raw power, not raw powder. Okay, I don't know which one's which, but let's go into... They're all shimmery shades. Ugh. Now let's go into this one. We're going to go into this middle one right here and we're just going to try it. I mean, that's what's on the brush. All right. All right, we got a little something, something. Literally, very little bit. And this is going like a few times into here, like, and that's going a few times. I mean, it's going on there, but it is not that pigmented. I kind of had a feeling with this palette. I had that feeling. I mean, you see it. I think you only see it because of the contrast behind the concealer, so it's bringing it out more. But I think if I didn't put concealer on, you would not have been able to see this. I mean, this is a dark color right here. This should have like... Okay. Let's go to that color right next to it. Let's see if we can get a little pigment out of that baby. I do see a shimmer, so... I mean, that color kind of brings it out just a little bit more, but it takes a lot. This is like a lot. It's not really blending as much as I really want it to, too. Let me, I'm going to take the Ipsy brush, and I'm just going to blend up to soften any, whatever lines are there. I wonder if you wet them. I wonder if that will help. I mean, for the colors, like, this should be way darker than it is. I'm going to wet it. I'm going to wet the brush. I'm going to wet the brush for the, for that gold. Where's my thing? Oh, I dropped it. Okay. Okay, so brush is wet. It's a lot of fallout with this one too. I like a lot. So that's, I mean, that's me wetting the brush. So that gold, that copper kind of went on there. It's on there. There's definitely product on there. At least that's not disappointing. At least that's on there. But I wouldn't really wet the brush to do my entire eye. Like, I don't mind wetting the brush to do my lid, but me personally, I will not wet the brush to do my transitional color. Like, that to me is just ridiculous. All right. So let's get some on the other eye. This might be as good as it's gonna get. I mean, oh my God, it opened. Oh no. Okay, so I didn't open this, but it actually is opened. I don't know how that happened. That's the first time I opened it. So that's weird. But we're gonna try this Mark's Loose stuff real quick. And I'm gonna have to wet it because it is loose powder. So I really don't want to put it all over my face. So I just want to check it out. Now this is before I put on that loose foil. That's what it's called. And I might just be messing up my whole look here, but that's okay. That's why it's a good thing I didn't put foundation on, because I could just wipe my eyes off and I won't be wasting any foundation today. All right, so there is a lot of pickup with this. It is messy. That's why I don't like really messing with too much loose eyeshadow. It can be very, very messy. Ooh, okay. You know what? This might be really nice for like a smoky eye. I think this would be really great for a smoky eye with just a little bit of hint of color to it. A little shimmer. And I think that you can even add this on top of like a really vibrant color. Something way more pigmented than this. I mean, that pretty much sparkles. I think I would get more use out of the loose powder than I would the whole Pacifica palette. That's just my opinion. Oof, powder is everywhere though. It's very, very pigmented. I'll just get a little on my hand for you. And it's got that reflect, kind of like that foil, what it's called. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm actually going to end up taking all this off. So we're just going to keep on going. Now, I do want to apply both blushes to both sides of my face because I wanted to see which color would suit me better. Now, I've already tried this, so I kind of like this one already, but I'm going to go in it with an open mind. No judging. I'm just going to use this brush. It's not really the brush you're supposed to use, but I'm just going to use it because it's right in front of me. Some fallout, but not dramatic. So this is the very light pink. Now remember, I don't have foundation on, but you should still be able to see it. Now this blush you usually just want to put on the apple of your cheeks and drag up. And I mean, that's such a, I can't talk today. Such a subtle pink that it looks more natural for me. This would be more of a like if I'm going for a soft, just a soft blush look. And I'm going to use another, should I use another? No, this one might pack it on too much. Let me use another brush. Oh, you know what? I don't use this one very often. So I'm going to use that more intense smoked peach, which has glitter in it, which, I don't know. Ah, it is pretty pigmented. I mean, this brush is purple, and that pink is right there. Hello! Why couldn't the damn palette be this pigmented? Like, come on! I feel like this is going to go on my cheek, and I'm going to be like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Woo. Where'd it go? Okay, there we go. I'm not a big fan of it because it kind of like makes it shimmery, where I like the highlight to be shimmery, not my blush. Not too much, and that seems like that is too much of a shimmer. But the color kind of, I do kind of like, you can see the difference. Like that is pretty much more out there than this. Is more subtle, more dainty, soft. Whereas this is like if I want to go for that edge and that sparkle, because sometimes you just, a bitch wants to sparkle. Like me, when I know when I get a highlight and I'm like, oh, sometimes, you know, that sparkle makes you feel good. So, oh, damn, it looks like I'm wearing highlighter already. That is a bit of a sparkle. Oh, all right. My overall opinion. I still love Ipsy. I love trying new products. I think that even if I try something and it's a bust, I still love it. The Pacifica palette, I kind of had that feeling it wasn't going to be that great. I don't mind maybe using it on the lids as long as it's wet, because it does kind of give me that color. But I love pigments, and this is not that pigmented. The foil, I will say, I am pretty impressed with. I do like it, and I probably will end up using that gray foil for a smoky eye, just to add a little bit of shimmer. So I like it. I mean, I can't even, like, maybe the camera's not picking it up, but I'm gonna wipe this off. This is not good. Not good. I like this blush. I'm so happy that I have a new one instead of my broken one. Found it weird that I got this, which is the same kind of, yeah, the same blush I got on my first bag, which is weird, but that's okay. Overall, I love my bag. I think that as far as my Ipsy versus Ipsy challenge, I think they do kind of listen to the profile questions, because there are questions like I don't put, now I have one subscription that I have for my face stuff, and then one I have like overall just like give me all the makeup. Give me all of the makeup. So, I think that, I mean, it's not Ipsy's fault that these two products, I mean, this product was okay. It was a mask. It felt nice. I didn't see a dramatic difference like I did with the Purise, I believe it's called. Oh my God, I love that one. But it was okay. It was a mask. It wasn't horrible. But this, woo, girl, you get this, run screaming. Don't even open it. Just email Ipsy and tell them no. You want something else, because this is bad. Very, very bad. But I mean, I did get two products that were not makeup. I did get another brush, but I think that's pretty cool. Unless you have it not clicked off, I don't think that they would send it to you. And I like how they did include a little bit of makeup, a little bit of body products. So, I mean, maybe not everybody has the same experience, but I think for me, I would honestly say that I would swear by answering and reviewing every product that you get from Ipsy, because I feel like they do listen. If they didn't listen, I don't think I would get so many happy bags. So I mean, that's just my opinion. And as far as the Jelly Ping Pong brushes, I'm happy to have them. I'm going to keep using them. I wasn't happy with the overall presentation of, not presentation, but the first impression of them, with the smell and then one breaking. I was pretty disappointed, but they are kind of cute. So I'm all right with that. So I used this one, right? Yeah, I used this one. I just smelled, I know I have a weird thing about smelling my makeup brushes and products. I'm sorry. But thank you so much for staying tuned to my channel. I know it's been a while since I made videos, and I do appreciate everybody's love and support. I do have something very exciting coming up. I'm going to be recording a first impressions video of a like a PR kit that I bought. I didn't get it. I didn't get it for free. I bought it. But a PR kit that I bought, and I'm also going to be doing something very, very different for my channel, at least. Instead of doing one full, really long video, I'm going to be breaking down the makeup routine, well, my makeup routine. So it will be like a step 1, step 2. That way, if you know how to do your eyes, girl, you can skip and go somewhere else. That way you don't have to watch a really long video to find out or to answer any questions that you may have. I'm also going to be, which will probably be my next video, I'm going to be talking about brushes, my favorite thing to do. And I'm going to be explaining, because it could be a little bit overwhelming. There's so many different styles, different densities, and sometimes it can be overwhelming to somebody who's just starting out makeup. And I just want to be able to help anybody who has any questions that are makeup related that I can answer. So I got a couple of videos lined up. Please stay tuned to my channel. As always, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I literally have to go wash this crap off my face. This is terrible. I've got 2 different eye colors on. But the blushes aren't that terrible. I'm not mad at it. No, not really. At first, I thought this was going to be too much, but no, I ain't mad at it. Okay. All right, guys. Stay tuned to my channel. I have a lot more coming up. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next video.